good morning. Except it's not morning. It's Saturday night. But I think I'm going to film this ahead of time so that it can dry and maybe put some final touches on it tomorrow morning with you. Okay. Black, blue, yellow. Black, blue, and yellow. Black, yellow, blue. Blue. Let's see. Let's use this blue. All right, so we have these three colors. And there is red right here. A lot of the magazines had like a little margin right here, or a little binding thing. I have red here if I need it. But I think this is where it's going to need to dry, because I think I'm just going to put some smears. Is that the right way to approach this? Okay, there's... Oh, let's do 3-dimensional squares. Okay, we're going to leave out the yellow. Do we have yellow paper? We have yellow construction paper to Oh. Let's make our background. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this. And then 3-dimensional squares out of this. Okay. So, tonight, we're going to put this stuff on here and let it dry. Let me clear some stuff off here. Put this back. I think in the new year, I'm going to go through these boxes and maybe thin them out. Depending on where we are, I don't know. Okay, let's see. So now I think I just want to... I haven't used this in a long time. It's a dollar store spatula, but it leaves me out of control. Kind of, it's just same thing as a credit card, actually. No, let's do this. Okay, so, and it's not going to be the exact same color blue, but that's okay. It's going to be like this color blue and this color blue, but not this darker blue. Oh, there goes the mail lady. I swear, we're not getting our mail here. Surprise, surprise. We get it like every 4th day. Okay, I like it. I like that. This is much thinner because it's more of a kid's paint. But it's still acrylic. Now I have to be careful because this could turn into purple. And I don't want it to. Okay, that's enough red. Now the black I think will be... this one is a little old. Let's just try this. Ugh. I really don't want to mix the colors. Because I don't want mud. I just want abstract. Okay, so far, I like this. Okay, let's let it dry. I'll be back in the morning. And, oh, wait a minute. You know what we can do? Okay, let's let this dry. Oh, there's my green thing I was looking for. All right, 3D squares. Now, the way I used to draw them when I was a kid was like a square and a square, if you're a quilter. It kind of looks like a box kite. But it looks like this, right? Right. All right, let's see if we can do this kind. Oh, there we go. Okay. Well, we don't want real big ones. And we want it... I like that one. No, I don't. Okay. We're going to go with the old-fashioned kind like I know how to do. Limited skills here, people. Okay, one. And I think I'm going to do like a bun thing where I cut out a bunch of them and just put them all over the place. In different directions. Different sizes. Okay, this could become therapeutic. My poor friend out in California. She's got 16 coming on Christmas. She's working still every day. She said, I am not into it. I said, well, go cook your... And what did she say? Oh, she had a weird dream last night. And I think her subconscious is getting to her. Bless her heart. She said, I wish you were closer. To me too. She just won't. She just... I don't know what it is. Because she was angrier with her mom than I was with my mom. To her face, let's just say. She would fuss at her a lot more than I did. But, I mean, she was we were teens when her dad died, young teens. So she's only known her mom, but she's taken care of her for a long time. Okay, I don't have a lot of room. But she's having a really hard time. She forgot my birthday. She's never done that. Never. As more mature adults, she's never. I mean, we both went through first marriages where we were not in contact with each other every day. Or almost every day. I think the internet allows you to do that easier now. Oh dear, that's... Scratch that one. Okay. She doesn't know this channel, so she won't look it up. But her mom used to call me the day of my birthday and say, I'm calling you today so I won't bother you tomorrow. Like, I never told her that she was always calling on the right day. She just didn't know it. It's kind of like, you know, these people in your lives that are self-imposed, put on a high pedestal by me, you don't want to correct them. This lady was just amazing. 6 days away from 99. Shanghai, during pre-World War II. I mean, married an American soldier. Her dad was American. No. Her grandfather was American? I don't know. But she grew up in Shanghai when it was very cosmopolitan. Lots and lots of people, nationalities all over the place. And she just had an amazing, her family was amazing. And her sister, my friend's sister, is writing a book about them. And their dad was amazing. I mean, really amazing people. Huge amounts of strength. I'm outlining them all in just regular black ink pen, because then I'm going to cut them out. And if you can see the pencil mark underneath, it kind of doesn't bother me. Oopsie, this one's off track here. Oh, maybe not. You're not looking at it from the side, you're looking at it from the top. I think after the 25th, I'm going to stop December Daily. This is the last December Daily. We're going out with a bang. I think I'm going to just do some like Hobonichi catch up, preparing for 2024. Good grief. How did we get to 2024? I do not know. And I'm glad I'm not in California right now, because they're getting flooding, southern. I think my sister's getting rain, but not like southern. But they really can't take much, because they're just not, their ground is not ready for it. That's when they start having mudslides. Oh, they had an earthquake too. A tiny one, but it was in Huntington Beach, LA. Kind of by Bunn. But I don't know if she's out of town or not. Okay, one more. Kind of went off track with that one. Okay. Actually, not only does this work for the cart, but it works for all like the sides of the buildings, all the geometric shapes of the buildings. It's just going to take a long time to cut these out. I may or may not continue. I don't know. I don't know. My mind is not with it right now. I think that's showing up in my art. Although this could work out very well. They're not even having Christmas at Bethlehem this year, which I don't blame them for many reasons. It's just, the world is in a weird place. Sad. I haven't listened to any news. I just don't want to. Real life is bad enough sometimes. But I just wonder if they've heard any. I just heard on the way to the grocery store this morning about this stuff in Prague where some of the same guns were found in another murder of a child and another, I don't know. It was just, I only caught the tail end of the news thing. So just so sad. And Prague is such a, I mean, I guess crime could happen anywhere, but it's just this beautiful city. And you hate for the gun problems to go across the ocean. It's bad enough that they're all here, but just, they've never had anything like that. Remember that shooting that was in, oh, let's not talk about shootings on Christmas. Okay, stop. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be chilly, but weather's going to be fine here. Today, the 23rd, it was sunny. And I'm not sure if the 49ers play on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. Our next door neighbor says it's Christmas Day. I think his team plays on Christmas Day too. Which they had a fantastic game last week, which was a fluke. Don't tell him I said that. Even though he was surprised. Okay, let's just see how much this gives me. Oh yeah. See? I kind of like this. Now I know why Buy Bun does some things like this. All right, I need to cut out the rest. Cool. I'm liking that one too. All right, I'm going to be back after this dries. Goodbye. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, I cut all the rest of my little squares out. But, Merry Christmas. This is my 4 favorite spreads. And then I took what they call the liquefy prompt on Patreon. It kind of just, you swirl it around and it kind of moves the edges like everything's wobbly. This is December Daily on eggnog. I kill myself. Who needs anybody? I can entertain myself. December Daily on eggnog. I love this. Love this. And my little intro thing, I just wrote Merry Christmas on Procreate, and then I took most all of the spreads I've done and put a border around it. So it's just fun. It's just, you gotta have fun in life, right? Right. Okay, so we are doing blue, red, and black. This is December 25. I said last night that I think I'm going to stop and just kind of do in-betweeners the rest of the month. I'm going to keep going. Don't listen to me. Blue, red, black, and cards in yellow. Because the little pull card that the little biker guy is pulling, Santa and his Santa sacks, are in a yellow card. So now, where do I think I'm just going to start gluing these down randomly. And there's not going to be any rhyme nor reason to that. Because some are going left, some are right orientated, some are from the top. Just the way, however I made I can turn them around and then they can really, that one's from the bottom. Just kind of the guy that was driving the little cart kind of had an explosion. He had too much eggnog too. This is what happens when you have too much eggnog. True story. Don't like eggnog at all. Ugh. So we're pretty low key here this year. Purposely. We have not had too much eggnog. Okay. Now, I also noticed, where did that come from? There are tires on the bikes, tires on the carts. So can we do something round? Maybe black circles in and amongst all this, even though there's already black down there. I'm just thinking. Yeah. But I'm going to do them like spokes. And they're not always perfectly cylindrical. I think this is a brush full of something, probably Mod Podge that didn't get cleaned properly, but I'm using that to my advantage. I don't think I want to do a bunch of these. Well, there's two tires on the cart and one tire on the bike. So that's all I can do. Okay. But maybe, because I'm loving the texture of this crustified paintbrush, there are a lot of squiggly lines. Like, I don't know what these are supposed to represent. Atmosphere or something. So let's just do some squiggly lines too. Too much eggnog. Oh. Okay, we're going to stop. Some of these are just not turning out to, oh dear, okay, stay up there, paintbrushes, are not turning out to be my favorites. So I have 26, 27, 28, 29, I already have 31. So I have 4. 1, 2. Okay, can we redo some? This is not my favorite either. Oh, I love that one. Love that one. Love that one. Okay, we need to get back to where we were. Let me think about that today. Don't hate it. Not my favorite. But that's okay. Because as a collective whole, I love it. And I've learned so much. So much. How do you learn from paper? You just kind of free-for-all it. And it teaches you things that you didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know. Jury's out on this one. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not hating it.